date is finally over for more than 45,000 Victorian Year 12 students, with ATAR results out today. The average ATAR score was 69.26. A backflip from the former Minneapolis police officer found guilty of murdering George Floyd. Derek Chauvin has now pleaded guilty to violating George Floyd's rights, averting a trial but likely extending his time behind bars. US President Joe Biden has toured Kentucky after a series of tornadoes tore through the US Midwest and South. The death toll in Kentucky alone is 74, including 12 children, with that figure expected to rise. To sport, a century from Glenn Maxwell wasn't enough to help the Melbourne Stars to victory over the Sydney Sixers in last night's Big Bash clash. The Sixers won by 7 wickets with 2 balls to spare. A selection shock from England ahead of the second Ashes test beginning in Adelaide today. Mark Wood has been left out of the 12-man squad, while David Warner has been cleared to play. And in AFL, Dyson Heppell has been named Bombers skipper for a 6th season. In entertainment news, Ben Affleck has opened up about his drinking issues during an interview with Howard Stern. He claims he turned to alcohol to cope with feeling trapped while married to Jennifer Garner. The release date for the next instalment of the Fast and Furious franchise has been pushed back. It'll now hit theatres on May 19, 2023, more than a month after its previous release date. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll see you this afternoon for another episode of The Update. Unpacked, an investigative podcast about the Britney Spears story.
That was a pretty stunning moment for me to look out the window and just see her white Mercedes convertible go down the street, and then 50, 60, whatever paparazzi cars follow her. Because when she drives through, and let's say she makes it to the light turns red for everyone else, but they don't stop.
I'm just glad that she's alive and we're not talking about her death.
Unpacked. Find it in your favourite podcast app. From Sky News at 5:35 p.m. today. From the Sky News Centre at 6, the CBI and UK Hospitality are among business groups calling for more government support as coronavirus rates surge. Infections are at record levels and new restrictions have been imposed. Officials have urged us to cut back on socialising and go to football grounds for jabs rather than matches. So were those heading to games last night rethinking their plans?
We've already cancelled our Christmas do.
No plans to cancel unless the advice changes.
Up until Christmas, I'm going to just stay in.
We're just having a small family gathering anyway, but we're just going to lay low in the run-up after this.
A new study suggests that